Good morning or good day, everyone. This is Off the Ledge. It's our daily spiritual check-in that we use, that I record for you every day to keep everyone who watches in a state of calm, centered groundedness, and to kind of talk about what's going on and how to hold ourselves during these very challenging times where America is in the beginning phases of fascism. I want to just bring up that we've been here before as a nation, not to the degree that the person that occupies the White House illegitimately is a Putin plant. I mean, that's factual. The evidence is everywhere. But all his minions. So the time in history that we're in is that all of us who are aware, and we're working on building that awareness, all of us who are aware, it is our civic duty and our duty to our fellow humans and humankind to stop this. It poses an existential threat to human civilization to have this destructive force in what used to be the most powerful nation in the world. It's funny that the sign on my floor that's reflecting here is my sign that says "Build a Democracy Habit," as if it wanted me to show it to you. And on the other side, "Loud, Proud Activists." I wore this in the parades. We need to be loud, proud activists. And we can be proud when we save our nation. I want to see and hear more about that the United States of America rose up. You know, our vision for when we get past this most heinous of times. I want to hear more people talking about us emerging stronger, re-emerging stronger, with a steely, strong democracy, because we learned that we needed to reinforce it during these times. I will say, I've said it once, I'll say it again. Shame on the YouTube channels that are fear-mongering during a time when we're vulnerable, during a time that we need a coach cheering us on. We don't need people out there saying how bad it is. The reason I call this series Off the Ledge is because literally there are people in this country for whom it's gotten so dire that they feel like they've been kicked when they've already fallen down. In a country where these evil perpetrators of evil are showing them that their cruelty is the point. You know, the cruelty they're inflicting is what they need to inflict on people that are already down. So shame on those channels who make it worse. And I will go on about this, and I'm very passionate about this, because I know how it is. So put in their comments, stop fear-mongering. Tell us that we can do this, all right? I'm done. I'm off my soapbox now, but that is a really strong point that I need to make. It's just so wrong and so insensitive to just give you all the drama, the dystopian drama, and not have your video have one glimmer of hope. Stop it. The mind is very powerful, and I've even called out channels that have said we're in authoritarianism now, like it's a done deal and it's over and there's nothing we can do. Stop it, everyone who's doing that. More on that later. The theme for today, we must be in the turning point from Cancer into Leo. Let's see, that happens on the 22nd, on Tuesday. I'm having a hard time believing it's July 19th, but it is. We are governed by the law of God. Ernest Holmes begins with, "For we delight in the law of God." That's from the Bible. This scriptural passage tells us, first of all, that we should have delight in living. So I want you right now to stop and pause in after that sentence. Look around you. What do you delight in? For one, I can say that the humidity broke, and it's a beautiful, not humid day here. Beautiful summer day. Beautiful sunflowers behind me, Sadhguru behind me. And delight in the simple things. I got up this morning. All creation is a manifestation of the delight of God. God seeing itself in form. God experiencing itself in its own actions. And God knowing itself in us as us. Okay, so what I want to ask you is in the comments to put something in the comments that makes you feel delight. Let's do more of that. For the highest God and the innermost God is one God, not two. But the passage, "For I delight in the law of God," also suggests that in addition to experiencing delight, the enjoyment of being alive and awake and aware, we should also recognize that we are subject to an exact law that must govern everything, the law of God that is perfect. We are then to combine our idea of delight with the concept of law, for love and law are the two great realities of life. Love as the outpouring of the Spirit, and law as divine government. I love divine government. That's a nice way to put it. Let us then find delight in the law of the Lord, which is perfect. I'll just stop there. I've been thinking recently about the, first of all, this is not a Christian channel, but sometimes I, like Ernest Holmes, take lines or stories from the Bible, and the concept of loaves and fishes, where, Christ took what little was presented to him and he blessed it. And that whole concept of blessing what we have, increasing the good. Let's think about that. I know that we're in a time that the bad is being highlighted. What we know for sure is that what is healed needs to be revealed first. So let's highlight what is good. Let's highlight that, if it's being revealed, then there's an opportunity to process what's going on and to destroy the evil and to heal. That is the process. So let's take a listen to Kathy Beal for today, our astrological forecast, July 19th, and here we go.
This is Kathy Beal of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro Insight for July 19th, 2025. How often do you get a day when you can simply be? The skies haven't allowed that much at all recently, but today is an exception. It's okay to putter. It's okay to lounge. It's okay to go to a farmer's market. It's okay to linger over stalls at a farmer's market, or to spend hours sipping coffee or tea and quietly reading, to bake, to nibble, to eat, to simply be. Enjoy! That's all for now.
I just noticed that the moon is in Taurus today. My moon is in Taurus in my astrological chart. So that's why I'm being so bull. You're so strong in my positions. It's reinforced by that. So Taurus is a sign of the earth. It's a sign of working with the earth, gardening, enjoying the fruits of your labor, I would say. Taurus is into sensual things. I like to, like I lit a nicely scented solar candle behind me. Taurus likes to kind of just be cozy, enjoy creature comforts. So get into that energy today. Let's pull some cards to guide us into the day. I want to ask you if you're watching this video, if you will consider booking a reading. I have a special offer for new clients, and it's $60 for 20 minutes on the phone with me. That can be 20 transformative minutes. And often is from the feedback that I get. So go to psychicannetdion.com and know that, I'm doing all these videos today because I love to bring us together. Just got to keep this train rolling financially. So thank you so much. It's a service that I sell. All right. And also, when you're a member, you become, you become eligible. When you become a member, you are able to access all my presentations, or in other words, classes that are part of the package. Okay, let's pick 3 cards for today. And thank you to all of you who are so loving and generous with your time. If you want to support this channel but are not able to financially, don't feel bad about that. Just know that you can support by hitting the thumbs up, subscribing, and sharing. So here are the here are the cards for today. This is basically what Kathy Beale was saying. We do need to recharge our batteries. That is extremely important. Not only is it important, it's essential. You can't drive a car if you're out of gas. Or if you're driving an electric, you can't drive your car if it's out of charge. We got to recharge our batteries. We had a big week. We had the John Lewis rallies. We have a lot that's going on in our country that's very scary. We need to recharge our batteries and reboot. And during that time, we need to trust the work that we're doing. Notice I didn't say just trust the universe. We need to trust the work that we are doing. And it will lead to celebration. These 3 women remind me that the patriarchy, the misogynist patriarchy, is on its way out, which is a part of the whole puzzle, and part of the reason that all these heinous crimes against young women and all women are being highlighted and in our faces, because it has to stop. This has been going on for thousands of years. End the misogyny. It's time. On my walk today, my guide said to tell you to proclaim within yourself. So let's do this together. We reject evil. We reject fascism, and we forcefully reject evil. Say it every day, and we invite love. All right, I'll see you soon. Have a great day. Namaste. Thumbs up, please.